made a world turned upside down by toys. Movies you know and love are being repackaged. Comedy, sci-fi, action, horror. Every genre turned into motion picture playtime. Is this reality or action figure fantasy? Only two men dare to answer that question on In the Toy Box.
Hello, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of In the Toy Box. I'm Kevin, here with
Matt.
And today we're going to be talking about movie toys. We're talking action, adventure, comedy, sci-fi, horror, all the good stuff. And Matthew, it looks like you got some sort of action toys in front of you, right?
That's right. I have Indiana Jones.
Who doesn't love Indiana Jones?
And he's represented here. I brought three of them out. We have the first one, which was produced by Kenner in 1981. And That's this one right here in front of me.
Is that all original?
Yes, it is.
Holy moly, look at that.
I have the box too, but just for our purposes, I thought, take them out so we could see them.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid waiting for this to come out and being so excited. I must have seen it either in a magazine or either saw it on TV, like in a commercial, like the new Indiana Jones figure. And it seemed like it took forever. Well, I finally got it and I was excited about it and I loved it and everything. But it's funny when you're a kid, you don't question anything.
Right.
And it's basically just the Han Solo figure with different clothes. That's all it is.
Same face sculpt?
Yeah, same head sculpt. The only thing they did differently was Han Solo has brown eyes and Indiana Jones has blue. I don't know why. Maybe just to make that distinction, but it's the same action figure. And but I like him. He's pretty cool. He comes with the leather jacket, the whip. He has the hat. He's got the pistol. He's got everything.
All the accessories.
That's right.
That's awesome. 1981. Looks good for 1981.
Yeah, he does. So, and then moving on, we have in 2008, Hasbro made their line of Indiana Jones figures. They made the small ones and they made the large ones. The large ones were based on the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull as well as Raiders of the Lost Ark. They chose those two movies for some reason and they cut out the other two. I don't know why. But
yeah, I don't know. What's the difference between, Crystal Skull and this one and that one? You know what I mean?
Crystal Skull was out at the time, so that made sense. So
right.
I guess they wanted to make some figures from Raiders. So that's why, But here we have the talking Indiana Jones, and you actually press the button, and his mouth moves, and he talks. Let me see, where is it?
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
That's awesome. Oh my, that is neat.
So yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to stay. And then moving on, we have 2009 Sideshow came on the scene, and they produced, their version of Han Solo. And of course, the head sculpt is incredible. He looks like Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
But he comes with obviously the most accessories. He comes with the standard stuff: the gun, the whip, the leather jacket, the hat, and all that stuff.
Does he have gloves on too?
He does have gloves on. He comes with either 3 or 4 sets of interchangeable hands.
Nice.
And he comes.
Sideshow always does that. They always include extra stuff.
And then the idol. The idol he steals.
Yes. Yeah.
He comes with that. So does the Hasbro one too. This one over here comes with the idol.
The little golden thing that you replace with a sack of sand.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I love Indiana Jones, and every version. I mean, there's some that I prefer more than others, but I love them all. I think they're all great.
My name is Indiana Jones. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Archaeology is the search for facts.
All the world loves an underdog, especially in the movies. One of the most celebrated is Rocky Balboa. This southpaw, down-on-his-luck boxer gets an unexpected shot to go the distance and win the title. Yo, Adrian, I'm a toy! Here he is from the original 1976 movie, sporting his leather jacket, hat with upturned brim, and fingerless gloves. The Rocky II action figure is just as cool and shows off his tiger jacket. The director of Rocky, John Avildsen, went on to direct another underdog movie with 1984's The Karate Kid. Ralph Macchio plays Daniel LaRusso, who suffers at the hands of bullies from the Cobra Kai dojo. Luckily for Daniel, a protector and mentor arrives in the form of Mr. Miyagi. With his karate master's support, Daniel's son crane kicks his way to facing his fears, his bullies, and finding balance. The toy includes great artwork from the movie, as well as floor sanders, chopsticks, and let's not forget the bonsai tree. The Goonies hit the big screen in 1985. The underdogs of this Save Our Neighborhood movie are a bunch of kids going up against greedy land developers. The kids set out to find One-Eyed Willie's treasure in the hopes of saving the day. Underdogs of the movies and of the toy world remind us of the spirit, determination, and hard work needed to beat impossible odds. Let's cheer on these feel-good movies and the underdogs they celebrate.
Why don't we talk a little bit about sci-fi? And my favorite sci-fi would have to be Alien. And I think people know that if they've tuned into our previous episodes. What I have in front of us is mostly from NECA. I have a little bit of the Reaction collection, which is that 3 3/4 size to my left. I also have the NECA life-size face hugger from Alien behind me, if you can see it.
Nice. I can see it. Yeah.
So I really wanted to talk a little bit about the new release that they've come out with. It is the original Alien crew from the Nostromo, and they released a few figures that haven't been released in the past, including Parker and Brett over here. And those are like kind of the guys who are always working on the ship and goofing off, and they want better pay. They're awesome characters. And I don't know if you can see it, Matthew, but like the quality of these figures, like the way they look in the face, it's like, it's so good, you know? And they did.
Those are NECA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like their 8-inch line. And I have a couple from the Aliens film, not the original, but the second one in front to kind of show what they look like out of the package. But yeah, they actually updated the face sculpts in this version. So you can't really see it too well. I'll try to hold it up, but like the paint job on these is like really, it's decent.
Right.
But on these ones, which you really probably won't be able to see if I hold it up to the camera, I'll probably just get a glare. It's like, it looks like the face has like a little bit of like dew on it, like they're sweating almost. It has like a more lifelike look to it, which is really sweet. But yeah, I love these toys. They're sweet. And what I really like about them too is that I don't know if you remember Kenner, I believe in the 80s, they came out with a really large alien xenomorph that they called or dubbed Big Chap.
Yep.
And it came in a box just like this. And when they said they were going to release these for the 40th anniversary, I was just so excited that they were going to have that Big Chap box, which is exactly this as you see it, you know?
Yeah, that I like the packaging on that. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And they all come with accessories, you know, like Brett here, he has the little motion detector that they carry around the ship. They all have a few other ones. They all come with a couple things, like Ripley, I don't know if you can see, she has the cat.
Right.
And she has the cat carrier. I forget the cat's name. Oh, Jonesy the cat. But yeah.
Yeah, it fits right in line with this, what's going on here, Jonesy.
Indiana Jonesy. Yeah, I love NECA. I love everything they do. I also have to my left again is Kenner also did a line in the 90s for Aliens, where they had like the Marines, they had some of the aliens, and they did a really fun, whimsical box. And that's what NECA tried to do in this toy, as you see.
Oh yeah.
They recreated that style that Kenner did back in the 90s. They added like a cartoon looking xenomorph, but this is the neomorph though. The neomorph is actually an alien from Alien Covenant. The NECA line always continues to impress me. I'm really happy that they are doing these box style for the original Nostromo crew. And yeah, I look forward to seeing all the other stuff that they put out in the future.
Yeah, well, NECA does a great job. I mean, this stuff looks incredible.
Yeah. Science fiction movies have paved the way for uncompromising fantasy figures. Some feature intense detail and screen-accurate attire. Others have iconic working components. Many include a spectacular amount of special effects features.
For your convenience, I am monitored to respond to the name Robby.
Horror movies give way to a good scare at any scale. Like these monsters that make for fantastic folkloric figures. Here are some easily recognizable creepy classics. A more compact figure doesn't make it any less horrifying. Whether you prefer hair-raising horror pictures or futuristic flicks in the form of science fiction, these movie-based mavericks make the transition from film to figure a collectible no-brainer.
Look! Ramco Coney Island penny machine! Win a prize! Let's go in! Look at the wonderful prizes you can win! I'm going to win a watch for you. A penny in the slot, and look at the prizes go round and round. Bracelets, whistles, harmonica. This lever moves the bucket from side to side. This lever moves the bucket up and down. Here goes. You've almost got the watch. You've got it! Down the chute and out it comes. You just made it. The timer says finish. It comes complete with a giant bag of wonderful toy prizes. Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy. And so do girls.
The early days of comedy films were highlighted by genius comedy acts such as Abbott and Costello. This duo was best known for their home run routine called Who's On First. With every baseball player's name sounding like a question in and of itself, it sets the stage for long-running comical confusion. This era was also host to over 90 films by the Three Stooges. This slapstick trio relied on practical jokes and physical humor to get big laughs. Each feature usually revolved around a get-rich-quick scheme and was packed with as many smacks, whacks, and pokes in the eye that a wise guy can handle. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Here they are donning golf regalia, seen in the feature Three Little Bears. Another comedy three-piece that will have you rocking and rolling on the floor with laughter is Spinal Tap.
This mockumentary of a fading rock band gives us hit after hit of side-splitting scenarios and iconic one-liners.
This show is smashing, mate.
Yeah, mate, totally smashing.
Very smashing. Maybe a wee bit louder, though.
Yeah, a bit louder, I reckon.
Let's turn it up to 11.
Austin Powers is an international man of mystery who is cryogenically frozen, then thawed out 30 years later to face his nemesis, Dr. Evil. This hilarious innuendo-filled romp pokes fun at spy movies while staying very groovy, baby. These toys capture the zaniness of each comedy classic and complement any collection that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Diana Prince wasn't looking for love. Steve Trevor had other plans. But sometimes fate changes everything. And love is where you least expect it. Wonderful love. The Rocketeer. Robby the robot. Snake Plissken. What I like about movie toys is replaying your favorite scenes from any movie, or creating new stories that have yet to be told.
Welcome to Altair 4, gentlemen. I am monitored to respond to the name Robby.
So these toys in front of me are from Diamond Select. They were made in 2019, so they're fairly new. We'll start with Maximilian, and he has plenty of movement. He's got 3 arms here on either side. There's a rotating device. His legs move. His head moves. His waist moves. He only comes with, see like these blades here?
Yep.
He only comes with another interchangeable thing. Like this comes out and you can put another one in its place.
Yep.
That was it. And he came with the stand. And Vincent has removable arms, and you can take these off And on the side, they have other interchangeable parts where you can close the arm, so to fill in that gap. Same thing with the legs, same concept. The legs pop out, and it comes with a shorter leg, so the ball will be in all the way in like that, so it looks like it's closed.
Vincent likes to hide, huh?
Yes.
Like fully enclosed.
A lot of parts here that open, like this opens on the side.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
To reveal like he's got like a claw that comes out.
That's sweet.
In the movie too, he's got like a scanner on his chest, and it's almost like a heartbeat. And so that's pictured there. There's a lot of detail. I mean, it's got his name on the front. The head, actually, you can push it down all the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can pull it up, and you can also pull it up even more. Whoops! I just lost the stand. Like that, and you can actually see.
A brain?
It's like a circuitry. It's supposed to be like his electronic brain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I like the toys because of the movie. And I like the appearance. However, first of all, there were no instructions. Okay, you get this thing with you get a toy with a stand, and the stand was actually it came with like 4 sticks, and you only use 2 of them, which doesn't make any sense to me. So because every time I tried putting them all on or certain combinations, this thing would just keep falling over. And then there was I guess more accessories with him than with Maximilian, but there really wasn't that many. And I thought you're just pulling these off and putting others on there. And in the past with Migos, like I said, this leg actually went in, and I like that concept a little bit better.
Sure, seems like more lifelike.
And then as far as packaging, I thought, okay, well, it comes in. This is the package for it. So this is the way it looks, right?
I really like the packaging.
And you like it?
I do personally.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like it. It's okay. I mean, the back is fine. They give you a little picture of what it looks like. That's fine. But I guess my point with the packaging is, if you like the movie and you wanted the toys for the movie, and someone said to you, "Hey, I got 2 of these. I don't have the boxes. They're brand new, but you can have them." You say, "Yeah, sure. I'll have them." I mean, how much would you want to get the boxes for these if you really wanted the boxes? To me, I really don't think the boxes don't. To me, a box for a toy has to be just as important as the toy.
Okay. I personally, I like them. I don't know how heavy duty they are. They look like they're pretty flimsy.
Well, but it's not bad. I got to say, this is going to be my lowest rating ever.
I can tell.
I thought about it, and I thought I'm going to give it 2 boxes out of 5.
Oh, no.
And the reason being, I give a point off for the box, because the box to me it could be better. I give a point off because there's no instructions. And then I guess I took another point off because of, I think I said no instructions and little accessories. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if I had to rate them, I would give them at least a 3. Cool robots. They're different. I do like the paint job on these. There is a lot going on for such a small toy, which I think is neat. I personally like the box. I like to see a good display of the toy. So yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Black hole.
Black hole.